Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. His career line against Garrett Cole, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Ripped down the first base line. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Jose Altuve. It leaped things off here.
For the Astros, second baseman, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now batting, George Springer.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Zobrist is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's just 1 for 6. Quintana's got his target. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Quintana features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Evan Gaddis.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Murphy has it. There's 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In now, Josh Reddick. From the stretch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Back up the middle to second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in once again, George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. There goes Altuve. Strike called, now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Again, a 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a little tapper. Murphy at second with 2 down. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he loses him on a breaking ball. He's set, and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to do.
Count remains at 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. 1 run is scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Standing in, Ben Zobrist. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year play. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready now, Evan Gattis. He singled his last time up. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is there, 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs, The left fielder.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, right to Bryant. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Reddick is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 strike now from Cole. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Standing in, George Springer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swings through it for strike number 2. neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Evan Gattis now standing in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Quintana sets. Here he comes 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 4-2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First pitch on its way. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Ian Happ. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's got... Digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. Left center, base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Evan Gattis now standing in. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last debut. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Almora in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I'm set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Javier Baez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Javier Baez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. The short, hit hard. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And now the runner's trying for third. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Brandon Kinsler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. This is line to left. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the... Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And right into the shift. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.